for a couple of years now, I've been dying to meet this fella by way of St. Louis and other parts of the country, by way of hoofing it. We'll talk about here in a minute. Pokey LaFarge in the Thacker Chronicles. How you doing, sir?
Good to be here, Mr. Thacker. Thank you for having me.
Oh, call me Eldon.
The Missouri is my right arm, the Ohio is my left. But I'm living on the Mississippi River where I like life the best. I don't mind the West Coast, and I don't mind the East Coast. Oh, baby, but I ain't gonna live on no coast. I'm just a plain old Midwestern boy. Yes, I'm getting by.
Now, you don't have a dang thing going on. There's not anything happening in your life.
Nothing.
You just got time to sit back and do nothing.
I'm just a shiftless rounder. I am. Nothing. Just nothing.
200 dates-ish. So that gives you 150 days to fret and 15 days to sleep. Is that how that works out?
Well, your math is better than mine, but something like that, yeah.
So you've been around for a while, but it seems like there's been an explosion over the last couple of years. I don't know if it's in conjunction with your signing with Third Man Records and hanging out with that sort of lazy guy Jack White over there, Third Man. If that has been a part of it, but how do you handle the speed up and go that's going on with you right now?
Well, to be honest, the speed up and go has sort of been a pace that I've been living at for a number of years now. You know, I do agree that more people are hearing my music now and hearing my name, but they will sometimes make the mistake and think like, "Wow, you're a new artist,"
right?
Or they have these things in the Americana Awards as the emerging artist,
right?
But man, you know, a lot of times
you done emerged.
I've done been emerging.
So people say that the Mississippi River is the backbone of the nation. They can say whatever they want. I won't disagree with that statement. I see people working hard as ever. Just wonder what I can do to make their lives better. I'm just a plain old Midwestern boy getting by on Central Time.
I like to call what you do hootenanny jazz. Do you like?
That's fine
is that
with
okay?
me. Sure, that works for me. Yeah, absolutely.
Because
fine.
Well, you try to. That's the question that you get all the time, I'm sure, is like, why are you playing that, or who was your influences and things like that. But I like to try to make it something that makes sense to me instead of going through how much Western swing is in your influences or how much blues was in your influence. I just like to call it the way I see it, you know.
I think that's good that you're doing that, and I'm glad that you're thinking about it, and I think that other people are talking about what it is that I do and trying to make sense of it, and I'm honored that they're doing that and they're taking the time. I don't usually mind talking about my influences because then I get to mention names that perhaps people haven't heard before.
Sure.
And will then hopefully educate them to at least be curious and go check out other artists, which will lead them to other things and expand their mind and what American music is.
The world don't like me, I won't let them waste my time. There ain't nothing gonna change my mind. I'm feeling fine, getting by on Central Time.
You hitchhiked from Illinois out to the West Coast when you were 17. What part of that sticks with you today? You're 30 years old now, right? Somewhere around in there.
I just turned 30, Eldon.
Yeah.
That's right, I did.
You old man. You. Good grief.
It caught up with me a little bit more than I thought it was going to. I've had a very full life at 30. I'm very happy. I'm hungry for more, certainly. I'm never going to lose that hunger, I don't think.
What was the craziest thing that you saw out there when you were hitchhiking?
Well, there's some of the craziest stuff I probably couldn't repeat on radio, you see the in between the seams of society, living in the streets, traveling, sleeping in odd places, following different people because you're in a town that you've never been to, and it'll lead you into situations that you never want to be in, never thought you'd get yourself into. But these are the things that I think subconsciously make up one's songwriting and mentality.
I won't worry if the world don't like me. I won't let them waste my time. There ain't nothing gonna change my mind. I'm feeling fine because the Missouri is my right on, the Ohio is my left. And I'm living on the Mississippi River where I like life the best. I don't mind the West Coast, I sure don't mind that East Coast. Nah, baby, but I ain't gonna live on no coast. I'm just a plain old Midwestern boy, just getting by.
And you feel like you still draw from that in your creative process of that time period of making your way out to the West Coast, and then all of a sudden you're over on the East Coast, and you've done all of that by hoofing your way around. You feel like you...
Well, and now I get paid to do it.
Right.
Now it's my job. And it is a job that I do. But again, I make a choice to do it, and I'm the boss. And it's still kind of the same thing when you're hitchhiking. You're just driving in a van, and I guess the mentality is the same. To a certain extent, I've seen all over 48 states repeatedly now, but the more I travel around the world, the more I actually just want to stay home. And
right.
Actually, it makes me appreciate what we have here even
more. A lot of people see the glamour of traveling on the road so much, and it's, when you walk
That's the bubble that's so easy to burst.
It sure is. You walk into that hotel in Seattle, and the bed is shaped like a U, and your feet are sticking to the carpet.
And there's a big round light up bathtub with strobe lights in it.
That's right.
And you're like, what happened in here last night?
Right. That's right.
Yeah. Just getting by on Central Time. I'm getting by on Central Time. Just getting by on Central Time. Yeah, getting by on Central Time. Oh, getting by.
I appreciate you coming in to sit with us during your busy time here.
Thanks.
Sit with us in the Thacker Chronicles.
All right. Thank you very much, Eldon. We'll see you again.
All right. Thank you, Pokey.